Welcome back everybody, thanks for tuning in and watching. So I've done 3 journeys on Betsy here, and we are like that, we are having a great love affair. So I decided to put this video together about all the bits and pieces that I took with us and everything I needed. Now this has dramatically changed to the first time I went out because I realised I was bringing stuff I didn't need. So look, stay tuned and we'll go through it on the video. Back soon. Yeah, so okay, we'll take a look at Betsy and the spec on her. So she's a 250 watt motor that's fully road legal. It's the fat tired one. I'll talk about the fat tires again in a bit, but they're anti-puncture, 95% anti-puncture tires. I upgraded those. You can swap out the ones you get with the bike, and an extra, I think it was 25 each. I got these puncture resistant ones, and so far, touch wood, everything's been all right. So that's the tires. It's got disc brakes that have oils in them and fluids in them. It's got alloy wheels. Then what else have you got? Oh yeah, the battery. Then it comes with a 360 milliamp battery. I upgraded it. Yes, I swapped it out for an extra 200. I got a whopper 864 milliamp battery. So that's good for 80 kilometers rural, but I get 50 down in the Wicklow Mountains on it, no problem. So yeah, so then what I added on to it, I've talked about everything on it. Yeah, oh yeah, I put this bell because people don't recognise that one, but everyone recognises that, and they turn quicker for this one. So just for extra safety, I put that one on. Yeah, so that's the bike. I got it out in the electric bike store in Swords. Zach and the lads out there, and I want to say a big thanks to those for sponsoring this video today, and I want to also say a big thanks to Gary who looked after me last week with a battery and all, and I got a friend to pick her up and they lent me a battery and they got me over a hole, and I was able to make that 130 kilometer journey. So yeah, so it's the RKS2 and it's from the electric bike store, and what I've loaded it up then with 2 20-litre bags. This is about 10 litres, and 2 7-litre tubular bags here for the front forks. So what I'll do is I'll take these off and I'll show you what's in the bag then, and all the equipment that I needed, and all the equipment that anybody really needs. Okay, so back in a second. Okay, so guys, you've seen how easy it was just to clip these off this rack. All bikes should come with mud guards and racks and front and back lights, and the guys up there in the electric bike store, they do supply it with these. You don't have to go and buy them afterwards. So the bike comes as it is there with a big heavy duty rack, the 2 lights you need, and 2 mud guards as well. So I found over the years buying bikes and then I have to go out and buy all of them again. So she's ready to roll. Anyway, so here we are. What did I put in this here? So I basically, what I done is the right hand side one, or for rain gear. So I said, right, the right hand side one's going to have me rain gear and a few other items. So me toques, me med kit, me spare jocks and socks, and then my poncho, my rain jacket 100% waterproof, and my rain gear 100% waterproof. So there, so that's why I have it in my head. It's always going to be on the right hand side of the fork, right for rain gear. And then the left, basically, without going into those bags, I can set up my sleep shelter here. So I have me whopping 960 gram one-man tent, poles and its pegs, and then a chair, because I do like to sit down and have a can of beer before I get my tent up. It's kind of like a ritual. So that's 2 7-litre waterproof bags. They're all waterproof. Don't go out in Ireland without waterproof bags, you know, or do if you want, and just lug your wet gear around also. They're fully 100% waterproof. I think they were only about 35 quid for those ones, and these ones were slightly dearer, around €100. So okay, so yeah, so that's those 2 bags. Now we move on to the other 2 big bags. Yeah, so actually the chair I won't be taking on me long journeys down the west and the Wild Atlantic Way, but that was in place of me sleeping mat. I just have it upstairs. It's getting punctures. It's going out of air, so I'm going to either send it back or try fix the puncture myself. I'd say it'll be the former there. But so that was the chair anyway. But I won't be bringing that on long journeys. I've ditched the chair. It's a kilo weight. Yeah, I don't need it. And it's not worth it then for when I'm going up the hills and all. So okay, so let's get to this. And in fact, it's this, and this is what is my camping equipment. All the rest is for filming and I suppose producing video for the channel. So in this here, loads of goodies. Twig stove, ultra light. That's a fire mat. So if I find myself out on grass or something, I don't want to burn it, and I leave no trace. I recently picked up this. It's a French press. Brilliant, lovely coffee out of it. 1.1 litre of water. I'll always have that there with me. And I'll also have, where is she? I know where she is. She's here. That's my water filter. So I can get water then from any stream or any water source. Small little tiny pan with oil, so I can do a steak or burgers, eggs, stuff like that. Some tissues. That was sugar for coffee. Just a bag of nuts, cranberry nuts and cashew nuts, just for munchies. If I ever get munchies, that's coffee. Ground coffee. That's my alcohol stove and my alcohol fuel for cooking. That's the only cook set I'll be bringing. That's my little leave no trace pouch. I carry bags in that so I can pick up any rubbish. Obviously all mine, but sometimes other people's. I take that with me. My knife, my Mora Black for small little jobs around camp. Maybe just getting up sticks ready for a spork, a pillow, and my summer sleeping bag, which is actually my Helicon Tech Swagman. And yeah, that's it in that one. You wonder how all this stuff fits in here, don't you? Like, look at that big pile of stuff, and you wonder how you get it all in. But it does, it fits in, and it fits back in quick as well. So this was, this is the last 20 litre bag then. As I was saying, you might want to see this, but maybe you do. Maybe you're a bit nosy. This is all about L for left hand side, I think, L for electrics. So anything is electric, I know it's in here. So I basically know where everything is. I don't have to go searching. I have a system in my head already. Right is for rain gear, left is for electrics on the back. So that's my drone. That's a DJI 3 Pro, and I got the screen controller because it's much better. That's the plugs for charging the battery on the bike, and my laptop what I'm pulling out here now. And I've also got all the Allen keys and spanners that I need for the bike, and a spare front light in case the light that's on it, just in case it wears out or the bulb gets broken. So that's all kind of electrical bag. That's my laptop, because I'm planning on a holiday for 2 weeks, and I don't know where I'll be, but I want to be able to edit while I'm on the go and make me movies like after 3 or 4 days, and just various bits you need in waterproof bags, external hard disk, and a super light paperweight almost laptop, so I can edit and produce everything on the go, like. And that's the first time I've been able to do that actually since I set up the channel. And then the last 2 items the little seat, that's empty. And in this, like I said, it's all to do with electrics. That's a power bank in there, and all such lids that I need, all the different types. And this is I use an iPhone 12 for shooting mostly now, and this is my daughter's iPhone 11, which I bought off her just recently, which I also bought for her a few years back. So I said, go easy, darling. This is the second time I bought her off her. Anyway, yeah, if you're watching, thanks, darling. You gave me a great deal. So that was, I bought that off her. And then I have a real old Huawei that's a cracked screen, but that's still chargeable, a full amount of battery, lasts ages, and it has 64 gigs of memory space. So I do my time lapses or my sunsets with that, and that makes it easy then. So the other iPhone, yeah, it's come in handy loads of times when I've run out of juice and I need to do an outro or something on one of the videos. So yeah, so there all is there. Now don't go away, because I want to tell you about what I've learned from the last few journeys I've did. I put up about 400 plus kilometers on it, from being on the road and being wild camping with Betsy. So I'll be back soon. I'm going to tidy all this up, and I'll sit down and I'll have another little chat before I go. Okay, so stay tuned. Yeah, so I put them all back in quite easily as well. I want to talk about the weights of them. I have my kit bag down to around 10 kilos. The electric bag I showed you, that's going to be about an extra 5 kilos. But my actual kit is 10 kilos. Oh, and I have another bag. There it is there, hang on. And I have this bag here then, and that's for my jacket on the day. I also have it, you know, a strap for going across, and so jackets for the day, locks, another little backpack bag, just for supplies and that. And this actually is a cooler bag. Yeah, it's a cooler bag, so that'll keep me food fresh when I'm cycling from here to there, and I've got sandwiches or whatever. So yeah, so that's the bag. I have an option of another squarer one that's 15 litres. I think that's about 8 or 10. So 20 litres, 20 litres, 7 and 7 is 14. So that's 54 litres. And then about 8, I believe, that one is. So yeah, about 60 odd litres in space is what I needed. Yeah, so the bike then, yeah, I said I'll come back to the tyres in a while. So something I noticed on the 3 journeys I done, that okay, on the road there's none of this. Any of us have been on skinny tyre or mountain bike tyres, you know that rattle you get on some of the roads in Ireland. You don't get that on the big bike, on the big fat tyres. So there's a trade-off for that. The fatter tyres obviously gives more drag and will use more battery. And there were times I was thinking maybe the skinnier tyres, but no, I'm absolutely convinced now, because a lot of jittering, you know, and if you're doing up to 50 kilometres in a day, it doesn't matter that it's electric, you're still sitting in the saddle, you're still going to be sore. So so yeah, I made the right decision. And around urban as well, I'm flying around to the shops and this, and up to my friends and back down, and yeah, so the fat tyre ones, yeah, I would recommend them, as opposed to the skinnier and saving on the drag, getting more out of your battery. Just buy a bigger battery. Yeah, so look, I hope you liked that video, and maybe you learned something out of it. Less is more, take less kit, because in the long run it's going to be easier to setting up, packing up, and then also the weight on your bike and the burden on the battery then. So yeah, so there we are, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it was helpful for some of you who are thinking. And I want to say a big thanks to Zach and the team in the electric bike store. And Zach has told me, a couple of you already mentioned me to get the free lock and the helmet, so that's great, guys. So ask Zach about for the details. We're kind of setting up a little bit of a club, you know, and Zach will give you the details. And if you want, I don't know, you could be on your own, do it, I don't know, and maybe you'd like to do this, you can join us. We'll be doing a couple during summer, maybe 3 or 4 events. So Zach will give you the details. You can join us on some of those trips, And yeah, we go around like the Bell's Angels. Not the Hell's Angels, the Bell End Angels. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching and tuning in again, and I'll see you all on the next adventure. Bye bye.